What's up, YouTube? Another video, and today we got a reaction video. This reaction video is gonna be sponsored by Crunchyroll. But yeah. So let me get on to Crunchyroll real quick so that I can show y'all what we doing, what it look like, what we watching. Ooh, like we got another Vinland Saga episode that just came out, dubbed season 2, episode 14. Let me see. But the anime that we getting into today is Hell's Parade. It's Hell's Parade. I see it. I'm just gonna get a good description. Hell's Parade. Oh, not Parade. I'm sorry. Hell's Paradise. I'm sorry. So it currently has looks like a. Let's go look at this. So as y'all can see, I have already watched this episode. I don't know. But I decided though, because there is a new. No. Actually, it doesn't look like there's a new dub for this right yet. So I decided we're gonna start this together though. So I'm gonna rewatch it, get our reaction. I kind of don't really remember much about it, but you know what I'm saying. So it's gonna be kind of like still. I'm at my little moments where I'm surprised because I just don't remember most of it. But okay, so yeah, this is the anime. So basically, this series. So this for the little description of it. The publisher is Twin Engine Incorporation. So it says Gabimaru reigns as the strongest and most ruthless assassin in his village, but now finds himself on death row. With only one way out, retrieve the elixir of life from a sinister island. Longing for freedom, he accepts the challenge, but with fellow convicts vying for the same prize and demonic beasts lurking. How will Gabimaru survive his harrowing quest? So that was the Crunchyroll's description, or what they call it, series details on the show, on the series. So like I said, Hell's Paradise has a 4.9, and that's out of 28,000 people. 3 episodes currently streaming right now. Only one has been dubbed for English. This is the first episode. This is actually dubbed English, so let's get into it.
Beheading requires an extremely high level of skill. The neck, being composed of strong bones and more than 10 layers of muscles, is not easily severed.
Any last words?
No.
Removing the head in a single blow is nearly impossible. Most often it requires a number of strikes, which makes it a horrific sight to behold.
Impossible.
Why is it that I can't die? Or rather, that I won't die? I have no attachment to life. I've slaughtered more people than I can count, so I never expected to live for very long.
Okay, so while this is playing, I had this little feeling like I was really excited. I got really excited because I don't know. I just feel like I can make it still. You know, in a video that I previously made, I had said that I didn't think YouTube was still an option just because of how many people are out there. But what was pointed out to me was that there's a lot of people out there. Yes, a lot of people have caught on to the whole and not anime. I'm sorry, but YouTube, job. But how many are actually working in the field of anime? Who's really capitalizing on that? I don't think there's many. I think we got a lot of pages that repost clips and stuff like that, but I'm here trying to actually make reaction videos, and I don't want to say it directly, but I'm plugging. You know what I'm saying? So hey, really mess with me, y'all, for real, cause this video kind of like blow. I actually get some some hype. And I'll keep this going for sure. Okay, I think that was the end of the intro. So let's unmute it and get back into it. That was a good smoke break for you boys. Now let's...
Gabimaru, born a shinobi in the village of Iwagakure. As a child, you studied nothing but killing techniques. Many lose their lives during the training that you endured, but survivors achieve superhuman bodies. That makes sense. Since you're from Iwagakure, breaking a sword with your flesh is a simple task, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that guy was so shitty with a sword, I didn't even need ninjutsu.
You can use ninjutsu? Would you mind demonstrating for me?
Why?
Just my personal interest.
Then no.
Burn him at the stake! Burning at the stake is traditionally the punishment for arson. Searing the flesh creates unbearable pain while the extreme heat causes muscles to shrink, which contorts the body so severely that the bones are broken. Ultimately, the target dies either by suffocation or by poisoning from the smoke. This execution method is known to be particularly painful. In some cases, the person is killed beforehand as an act of mercy.
Sorry, but I wanted to mention, man. I just want to say that I feel like we can really learn from this show. I think so. We're only 4 minutes in, and I've already learned that the bones can contort and break the bones. Whatever contort means. Nah, I'm playing. I totally know what it means.
Sorry about that.
What? But how? The flames are so high!
Believe me, despite what it looks like, this isn't on purpose. If anything, I want you to kill me.
If you say so.
If you're not looking at me anyway, you might as well give me some clothes. Please?
Your nudity doesn't make a difference either way. My job is to create a record. Continue.
So you wanted to know my background? It's pretty dull.
That's my job.
My parents? No clue. I know they were killed by the village chief when I was a baby. But I don't know why. It doesn't bother me. Dreams? None. Shinobi don't have some grand purpose. They just kill as they're told. How did I get captured? Well, let's see if I remember. I tried to leave the village, but my cohorts betrayed me and I got caught while I was out on a job. I assume the chief put them up to it. It's forbidden for anyone to leave the village. I don't blame them.
So, what made you want to run away in the first place?
An execution by bulls! In this form of execution, ropes attached to the target's legs are tied to bulls. Human legs can withstand up to 500 kilograms of force, but a bull can exert up to 950 kilograms.
Oh, y'all taking notes? Take notes, everybody. Let's take notes. I currently do not have pen or paper in my, proximity, but still, let's take notes. This was an awkward place to pause, looking at this picture, but my dude's legs are just vulnerable. They're just, and it don't like they gave him any undergarments. Yeah, that's all like butt juice all on the camera.
This method not only removes the legs, but splits the victim in two from groin to chest.
This is an embarrassment to the magistrate's office! You, bring out some more bowls!
It's strange.
What? My indestructible body?
Not that. Despite your claims that you didn't want to live, it still appeared as though you were resisting. Why would a person with no will to live? No. Actually, tell me why you wanted to get away from the village. Do you still refuse to answer that question?
Who cares about the record? Hurry up and—
Please let me work.
ma'am, the bulls—
Please let me work.
All right.
Please let me—
It's nothing interesting. I was the best in Iwagakure. The chief held me in high regard, and I ended up getting married to his daughter. But as it turned out, that girl was a complete idiot. How does a shinobi, let alone the chief, have a daughter who's that stupid? Her sheltered childhood made her naive, and she turned my entire life upside down.
Remove your shoes when you're inside the house. And you should always remember to pray at least once every day. Say thanks for the meal at dinner. To show respect for the life we've taken.
After a while, I got fed up with her. I was afraid I'd lose my edge.
Sorry. Gotta work on my timing and pausing. But, ladies, my nigga I'm sorry, I didn't say my nigga, but I will say it again. My guy Gabimaru, man, is a prime example of how men, we have to really compromise and sacrifice a lot of our own space for the sake of the women. Of our ladies, I'm sorry. Because we do love you guys. We do. The fatties, this.
Those are your feelings, and there's nothing to be done. All right, I'm prepared to honor your wishes, but there is one final thing that I'd like you to do for me first.
I knew I'd been set up. But I also knew his cohorts would follow me, even if I got away. I'd fallen into their trap. I realized I'd been foolish to defy the chief in the first place, so I just surrendered. And that's it. It's kind of a boring reason.
I hope you'll forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn, but because you're a woman, I don't think you should involve yourself with him. Has anyone told you what his name is?
Former shinobi from Iwagakure. Gabimaru, correct?
Well, there's another name he goes by. Gabimaru the Hollow. He's empty. No blood or tears. That monster slaughtered 20 men when they arrested him. They say the shinobi from there takes some drink. It's known as the Elixir of Life. The legendary medicine of immortality that comes from Shinsenkyo.
The elixir.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sure I must sound crazy. But regardless of all that, he's dangerous.
I doubt that somehow. Well, if he's really so hollow, then why fight 20 men to live? There'd be no reason. Despite your claims that you didn't want to live, it still appeared as though you were resisting.
She's right. What am I doing? I have no attachment to life. So why don't I just die already? Tomorrow, when they try to execute me again, that's when I'll end it.
Death by boiling, also known as death by cauldron, uses a massive amount of hot oil. However, the oil combusts at a temperature of 370 degrees Celsius, so the earthen pots commonly used in the Edo period were unable to withstand the heat for very long.
Why won't I die? Why keep suffering? I have no attachments. I should be empty.
You little rat! How am I to kill you?
Sir, it's done. The arrangements have been made. I'll begin when you're ready.
I do notice that my reaction this time is a little bland, a little dry. Just want to say, man, I'm just... It's currently like... Okay. I don't know, my hands are ashy. I'm looking too much. I'm trying to show y'all the time. It's 3:25. It's 3:25. Let me show y'all in this corner. One corner. So right there, that's 3:25 a.m. Saturday, April 22nd. Just want to say that's the reason why it's we a little on the bland side tonight, or this morning. I had to get my uncle from work in like 2 hours, so I decided to stay up, and here we are making a video while we're waiting. But the next one, though, when I'm rested, it'll be a little more energetic, a little more lively. So just, take advantage of this, moment and take in this episode, because in episode 2, you're gonna need to you're gonna need to be able to, I'm trying to think like a teacher, what they be talking about when they be like, you need to be able to recall the information and connect it to the newer. You know how they be like, take these details from a story and put it in the to answer the question. You need to like remember. Forgot that word. It's a word. You need to be able to. I need to remember, man. But look though, man. Just not, man. I'm trying. I ain't. Kinda. I'm not really trying. I don't know why I told you I'm really trying. I mean, I'm trying to get to this episode. We do have another episode. We actually have Vinland Saga coming up after this, so. But that'll be a whole separate video. Like, I'm just stop recording and then start recording again, and we're gonna just kind of like let that play and do what I'm doing right now is just commenting and stopping and just talking about something that's totally off topic from the, the show. So. But currently, I know y'all, go ahead, take this moment to, in the comments say, hey, you're talking too much. Or, hey, we like this episode. Or, hey, this is a good show. We might get into this ourselves, Let's make a community. Let's start our own guild, Fairy Tale good, but let's have our own guild. I'm thinking about the Magis. No, wait, it's the Mag... Oh, my granny. Huh. My bad, I'm rambling. Garden ain't even happy with me right now. I ain't making him laugh. I bet this y'all reaction. Just listening to me. It ain't it. Just in the chat, put a thumbs up if this is how y'all feeling. But while you wait, literally thumbs up. I ain't watching you.
What kind of execution this time? And how long are you going to keep trying? It's starting to get old for me.
We finally found a way to shut you up for good.
What?
So for anybody wondering what, how we just got to this point, I just want to just kind of like give y'all like a recap. So basically, this lady was interviewing him, basically trying to document like how he got to this point. So, but turns out she was using that information to basically kind of like, I guess, his weaknesses, you know, kind of like assess him and just kind of like understand like his way of fighting and all that. So when she asked about him showing her his ninjutsu, he was trying to like basically like scout her opponent for this right here, his execution. Oh, and if anybody didn't know, Gabimaru, the guy right here, like just right there, like the feet right there. That's Gabimaru. My hands are really ashy. I'm gonna get lotion. I'm gonna have lotion. Don't worry about it. Next video, the video after that video, because I'm not putting lotion on that Vinland Saga video. But anyway, so if you don't know, the whole objective of this episode is for this guy to be executed. That's not really telling the show either, because you guys just seen 11 minutes of it, and for the whole 11 minutes we've been watching and learning about the human body and like how to execute it and contort and pull it apart. So don't do that. Like, I'm spoiling it for you. I just want to I want to make sure everybody on the same page, because this is gonna be a whole new chapter of information. So I just want everybody to be on the same page. So let's get into it.
Don't be mistaken. This woman isn't just another inspector. She's a sword tester sent to us from Edo.
Sent from Edo. Everybody remember that.
Meet the executioner, Yamada Asaemon Sagari.
Asaemon Sagari.
The term Yamada Asaemon is the trade name for the Ronin of the renowned Yamada clan. These extremely skilled warriors have offered their talents as sword testers and executioners for many generations. They are a clan of master swordsmen, able to behead a target with a single blow.
You're a female. Asaemon?
That's correct. Yes. And you're Gabimaru of Ishu, the runaway shinobi I've been ordered to cut down. You wanted someone to kill you. I'm here to grant your wish.
If anyone can end my life, it's her.
Quick, Sagari! Kill him where he stands!
As you wish, sir. Why did you dodge my blade? You would have died if you had stayed still.
I would? Really? Do I not want to die? Why not?
Thanks to my profession, I've seen death, time after time, and I've learned how people feel during their final moments. One's true self is reflected in the blade. Some try to appear brave as they face death. Others frantically beg for mercy. And of course, some lie to themselves and say they've accepted their fates.
What? Lie?
Gabimaru the Hollow. One thing is obvious. You are empty inside. After hearing your story, anyone would know that much. But you lied about something, not wanting to live. It seems you do have an attachment, because you love your wife. In fact, not only do you treasure her, but she's your reason for living, isn't she?
And pray at least once every day. Say thanks for the meal. We should always do our best to live ordinary lives, so we can be like normal people. You.
I know I'm right. So why do you continue to lie to yourself? It was impossible to kill you because of the deep feelings you have for her. Do you not care about life? Or is that just what you've decided to tell yourself all this time?
I've heard enough! Stop! You have no idea! You don't know anything about me! Or about the world that I've lived in! am hollow!
Don't be silly. You're not hollow.
You're wrong. That nickname suits me. I'm so used to ugly things. Which means, ugly is all I can give you.
I have to disagree. You're a kind person. After all, most people are disgusted by my face. But you're different. I don't know, maybe being used to ugly things isn't so bad. In Iwagakure, men are soldiers, and the women just bear children. We're not allowed to live independently as people. That's what happened to my face. My father wanted me to give up on living a typical woman's life, so he burned it. Fortunately, it isn't that easy to destroy a person's heart.
Maybe, but...
What did you do that for?
See? Look how much you're blushing. There's just no way a person like you could be hollow.
My name is Gabimaru the Hollow! And I'm nothing but a heartless monster! No matter how hard I try, I can't be human!
I'll quit killing people for a living. We'll live as an ordinary couple. The chief won't mind it. He knows that's what's best for his daughter. I'll stop killing. We'll live somewhere quiet. Keeping to ourselves. We'll be normal.
Shut up! You know that's impossible! Ah!
But it isn't!
Wait, what?
I've come here with an official pardon from the shogunate.
Okay. Now, that was another light chapter of information for everybody. Now, for everybody, let's go ahead and give a little catch up right there. So, they start the fight. He finds out she's an executioner. Sent from the Edo clan, I believe, or the Edo clan or the Edo family, whatever. And what does he find out? I don't even remember. See, look, this is how tired I am, y'all. Like, for real. Look at the bumps. Like, hey, look at me. I look like a biker, like I don't know, like I do. Look like I like music, but I also like to dress, like fashion. Then I also got the biker, like I'm the son of the leader of the biker gang or something. Like, it's pretty interesting how I'm looking right now as far as this goes. But what did we just learn? What did we learn? So we learned a couple things there. I hope you guys learned something, because I don't remember. But that is another chapter of information that we've got. This is actually the last chapter of information we have. So we're 17 minutes in, and we have about, like, I want to say about 4 to 5 minutes of information. Then we go to the outro, and that's where I end the video, on the outro. But let's get into it.
Not only does it clear you of all charges, but if you receive it, you'll be guaranteed the Shogun's protection. So with this pardon, you'd be safe from the Magistrate's office and the village's shinobi.
Really? But I don't understand.
However, it comes with a condition. You will go to the underworld.
Huh? Like where you go when you die?
That's right.
You're telling me to die?
Well, no. There is a land called Shinsenkyo, a place without pain, brimming with fertility and joy. Since ancient times, believers have known it by many names: paradise, the other side, or heaven. It was said to lie far to the southwest, somewhere beyond the Ryukyu Kingdom. And now, finally, it's been found. Butterflies dancing among the flowers, voices singing in the distance. It's just as the legends described it. Supposedly, the immortality-granting elixir of life can be found there. So the shogunate sent a search party, hoping to bring back the powerful elixir. However,
just realized that was on mute. But what I had just said was that this is me. During like you know how like in class, back in school, you used to have like the little teacher bring in like the little movie, and but this is what I'm saying. This is how I am, and during the movie.
5 more expeditions were sent out, but not a soul returned. Only the things their bodies became.
What? I still don't get it. What kind of story was that? It sounds like some fairy tale.
Yes, everyone believed that it was fiction. Until they saw that.
Human bodies turning into flowers. How mysterious. It sounds quite mystical, doesn't it? This means the legendary place is real, and the sweet elixir of life can be found there. We'll need expendable people for the next expedition. We'll assemble a group of criminals from all over who've been condemned to death. Whomever is able to bring back the elixir of life shall receive a pardon.
I came to identify potential candidates for the assignment. People with skill, who feel an unrelenting desire to live. On my way here, I learned the whereabouts of your wife. She's still waiting for you in Iwagakure. The day you were captured, she shut herself away. No one's heard her breathe a word. It seems that she believes you're going to return. I'll ask you again, do you have any attachment to life? Traveling to a mysterious island to compete for a pardon. Battling heinous criminals condemned to death. That is the only way for you to be reunited with your beloved. Gabimaru, will you risk death for a life with her? The choice is yours.
That's ridiculous! I'm not setting this man free to chase after some fairy tale!
The Shogunate has commanded it.
He's a dead man walking! There are plenty of others just like him. Stand in my way and I'll be glad to execute you both. Are you listening, Hollow?
They call me Hollow. Heartless.
It isn't that easy to destroy a person's heart.
You said you wanted to see ninjutsu? If this'll do, then let me show you. Ninpo Ascetic Blaze.
My bad. I gotta keep remembering about this mute thing, but like that was it. I was expecting a little more action. I mean, like Naruto and Sasuke was going crazy. All the little hand-to-hand combat, Kakashi and Obito. I was expecting a little more like hand-to-hand combat. What was that? You want to see ninjutsu? Chill. But I'm just saying, like, so he just asks if he want to see ninjutsu and then turns around and does this. He's done. It's over. I understand that they're like, they're nothing compared to him as far as power goes and skills and all that. But I mean, like, really, like, flip over the dude's shoulder, break his arm, a little belly roll, a little worm. Like,
Impressive.
All right then. Elixir of life, huh? I'll go find it for you. So, where do I start looking?
I'd like you to come with me. We'll travel to Edo and then we can...
Making a detour to Edo sounds like a pain. Can't we just go directly to the island?
He went from indifferent to insufferable. We'll call it off if you'd like.
No, I'll do whatever I need to. My mind's completely made up. Doesn't matter how many criminals I have to face. I will make it back alive. For your sake.
okay, so that was Hell's Paradise. Wait, that's what it's called, right? Yeah, Hell's Paradise. So that was Hell's Paradise. That was what do y'all think about that? I mean, I feel like that was it's a cool show. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was a cool first episode. If you compare that to Chainsaw Man's first episode or Demon Slayer, I forgot the dude's name, but like, when he killed have y'all seen Demon Slayer first episode? Let's not talk about it. But that was pretty cool. I mean, it was alright. I think, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, as far as like first episodes go for this new generation of animes that are coming out, I would give that It was more like informative than action. I feel like. Well, let's just do this. Let's hope that down the road we get more action. A little more combat as far as like what we can. This animated by MAPPA? Is that not who animated what's it called? Is that not who animated Attack on Titan's 4th season? Or is MAPPA did one of the two. Either they animated the 4th season or they animated the 1 through 3. Let me check that. I don't know if I can get the deets on that right now. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not really happy with what's going on. So let's look at Attack on Titan's animator real quick. Publisher. It doesn't even tell you. Kodansha. Listen, y'all. That's not even the point. The point is, man, that first episode was mid. I mean, it was informative, but I wouldn't say that it really had me hooked though. I mean, it got me hooked though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm a little interested in to see his little story or whatever, but not to the point to where I'm hyped about it. You know what I mean? I think Attack on Titan episode was knocking down walls. People were dying. We just seen this dude beat up a bull, survive a fire, and get persuaded by a female samurai, to risk his life to be with his wife. I just want to consider that a really, catastrophic intro. It didn't really, give the bang. It wasn't giving what it's supposed to have gave. But anyways, though, so it looks like we're almost at 40 minutes. So let's, I said no thanks. What did that just do? But anyways, though, while that's doing that, I just want to say thank you guys. Like and subscribe, and let's get into the next one. I'm going to post this video straight like this, and hopefully you guys like it. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Thanks.